Nigga!
Those kicks, MP.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England, Cooper Flagg. Any extra excitement for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, like everyone else, I watched him play at Duke, and I heard about him all through high school. So I'm excited to see him up close. Obviously, it's not one-on-one, but I want to see how good he really is.
We all do. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yep.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Dom. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. But he is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, in the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Zach LaVine is out there with MP. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
Now Davis, following the three-point attempt by MP. And that one's good. Flagg.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player. You have to run off that shot.
A 3 from MP. Mavericks with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now Davis, following the three-point attempt by MP. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 9. In deep, Davis drops it in.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
There's a screen by Murray. MP dishes to Murray. Here's the floater. MP, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Back to Davis. Pass to Hardy. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
It's good. Flag's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Domantas Sabonis. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Here's Hardy. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to MP. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Hardy, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Second rounder.
The Kings trail by 9. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Flag. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's Davis missing. Murray, the pass to Terrell.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Exum passes to Davis. Six on the shot clock. Back to Exum. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 13. MP outside. Pulls it from 20. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Flag. And here's Davis for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. MP passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Now, here's Exum. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. To the inside, here's Davis, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And it's 9 points for Davis.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
MP, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Beyond the arc. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Number 1, the Kings. In third, the Mavericks.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And here's Exum. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Flag. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 14. Here's Terrell. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Hardy. Dallas, no good that time either. Looking to get back on track here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I'm glad he made that one because it was starting to get embarrassing.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now, here's Thompson. He had 22 points in the win against Golden State.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Thompson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. MP with it. And the rejection by Gafford.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
MP with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Mavericks leading by 10. To Exum, the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Kings shooting just 35% to start the game. Murray, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to Flag. Fires from deep. Rebound by Murray. Here's Terrell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. MP's got 9 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Exum. To the paint, here's Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Davis. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Flag. They set the pick. DeRozan brings the double team. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. Not going to go that time. The Kings trail by 10. Terrell misses.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Fires it up. And it's Thompson again missing.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Shot's good by Terrell.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Mavericks leading by 8. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Kings will go for a different look here. Making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones. Bean comes in for Keon Ellis. And MP subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. MP deciding where to go with it. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16 on the floor for Dallas. Underneath in the post, it's Flag at the 4 with Davis in the middle. Klay Thompson is out there with Hardy. And it's Exum in at the 3. Count that bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He contributed 52 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Hardy after the made shot from Zach LaVine. On the wing, Monk. He's covered by Thompson. Terrell misses.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Loads it up for Davis. Stolen by LaVine. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Exum with a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best.
MP, what a fancy finish.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Exum. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. And they get it back. Here's Hardy. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Launches it. Sacramento grabs the miss. Terrell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Mavericks. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Kings, 6 games out.
And right now for Dallas, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
But how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
The Kings trail by 8. It's stolen. Here's Flag. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. MP kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Off target with his 3.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Pass to Flag. Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
And the basket by MP.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Davis in the corner for 3. MP grabs the miss. Terrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Hardy. Here's Flag. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Mavericks leading by 8. Exum passes to Davis. Top of the key, Exum. Pass to Hardy. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Dallas shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. The 3 from Davis. And the Mavericks another 3.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine gets a screen from Terrell. MP to the rack. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Davis. Over to Rosen. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this.
Good to see you and welcome A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Sacramento Kings.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
What they're getting with Quickly, he plays both ends, plays with pace, and he can flat out score it.
Yeah, all the tools are there, and the consistency is coming along.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings, trailing by 10. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Terrell in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
They'd like to see Dante Exum do this consistently. Nice to see his jumper coming along.
Now, MP. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Pass to Hardy. Now, Gafford. To the middle. Outside for Davis. Here's Hardy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Flag. Back to Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Davis can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 11. MP passes to Levine. And Davis sends it back.
Come on, man. You gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Another shot, and it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Davis. Now, here's Hardy. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And a wide open look for Flag. Off target from outside.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Murray sets a screen for MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Exum kicks to Davis. Pass to Flag. Takes a three. Hardy, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Davis missing. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Murray. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. Exum finds Gafford. Here's Hardy. Outside, Davis. Right wing, pocket 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Mavericks leading by 13. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Cooper Flagg is second.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishes.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's a good screen. Flag. They get it back.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DJ.
MP, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Flag. Davis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Exum's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 15-point game. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Davis against Murray. Pass to Hardy. The tray. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Terrell, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. MP's got 34.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Flag with it. 12 points for him. Outside for Davis. Contact Anthony Davis.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Sabonis sets the pick for MP. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Mavericks leading by 12. Pass to Hardy. Loads it up for Davis. And they'll get another chance. Back to Gafford. Second chance shot. Davis with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Gafford. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Gafford's got 8.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. The Kings shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson for three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And it's flag missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The three from MP. Frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Hardy. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Thompson with the three.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
The Kings trail by 11. MP outside. And it goes down 2 points. Terrell's got 40 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Hardy passes to Gafford. Pass to Hardy, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
A moment to check out DeMar DeRozan. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Washington's checked in for flag. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
This guy is a tremendous athlete. Sabonis throws it down.
Dallas leading by 7. Now here's Exum. He's got 10. Washington passes to Hardy. Shot clock at 5. Releases. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Inside. Here's Terrell. Rebounded by Hardy. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Baseline J on the way. And it's Washington missing. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allen.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Exum. Murray against Washington. Exum passes to Hardy. They set the screen. Thompson in the corner to end the cold streak. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. DeRozan finds MP. And 101 left to play in the third. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Murray is tough to guard in that pick and roll because you don't know if he's going to roll or pop.
Murray's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And here's Hardy. He's got 8. A three-pointer, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Pass to Washington. Thompson for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. MP dishes to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. MP has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And MP subbed in for Malik Monk. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hardy in for Max Christie. On the floor for Dallas. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Hardy is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Flagg, guarded by Levine. Murray against Davis. Pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Over MP. Hardy, no good.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
A 3 from MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Exum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardy. To the paint. Shots good by Gafford. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Here's MP. Back to Schroeder. MP up top. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Hardy. From deep. They grab their own miss. Davis gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Keegan Murray.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Kings making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
That's good by Terrell.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Pass to Exum. Now here's Hardy. Back to Exum. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
MP inside, and the layup is good. Terrell's got 46 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Gafford. Exum sets a screen for Gafford. Now Flag. And it's off from three-point range.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
MP kicks to DeRozan. Now MP. Count that one. Now just a one-point Maverick lead.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
On the wing, Davis. To Hardy, lets the three fly. Second chance effort, and it's Davis missing. Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Murray sets a screen for MP. By Divine Murray, and he gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
The Mavericks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Exum finds Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Flag, no good from outside. Sacramento's got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
When you see a young player, the level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 3. Now Flag. Gafford is screen on DeRozan. Now Gafford. Oh, what a finish!
Wow, it is not often Gafford has his number dialed up in this situation, but he was more than ready.
MP with it. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Davis fires. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Gafford with the ball. Guarded by Murray. 4 on the clock. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. Davis. Not that time. It won't go.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Sabonis. That one goes in.
Big time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
The Mavericks shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Now Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Davis. Lets loose a 3. Now Flag. Outside Davis. Launches it. And it misses.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
The drive by MP.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And he drives in. Puts up the three. And the three misses. From outside. Off target from outside. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.
I've been waiting for a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg since, heck, before I got my learner's permit. Because all I heard for years is how good this kid is from Maine and how I can't hold a candle to him. Well, Zan, what can they say now? Let's go. Talk louder, Vermont owns Maine. We own them.
I didn't realize these New England rivalries were so heated.
Oh, yeah. Like Bennington versus Bowdoin. The Green Mountain State always reigns supreme.